Comrades, sympathizers, members, and well-wishers of the Great Mighty All People's Congress, Sierra Leoneans at home and abroad, season greetings. I greet you all on this day, the 11th of December, this year of our Lord, 2020. And I will also want to use the opportunity for say, Merry Christmas. Tomorrow will be the 12th of December 2020. And me and you too know say there is a parliamentary rerun by election way for happen na constituency 110 or constituency 110. And this election will happen between Honorable Cady Davis, where they carry the emblem of the Mighty All People's Congress, the APC, and also Josephine, human rights abuser, where go carry the emblem of the SLPP into that particular parliamentary rerun or parliamentary by-elections way for happen tomorrow the 12th na constituency 110. Now, I get a concern in brief where I want to discuss with you. We'll get the voting right tomorrow for vote into that particular parliamentary rerun election or parliamentary by-election where for happen tomorrow na constituency 110 or constituency 110. You go agree with me say this now the 4th times where a parliamentary election will take place tomorrow na constituency 110. The first time was 2018 when the people of that particular constituency constitutionally legitimately vote in Honorable Cady Davis, where is subscribed to oath of office and the well of parliament and been served in people in that constituency diligently. But when you get an incumbent government like the SLPP, when you think about development, when you get faith in the rule of law, when you believe in the constitution, when you get respect for human rights, these are the things then where they happened. Short as waste of resources on things then when unnecessary. Since they don't come in power or then call the election in favor of them on the 4th of April 2018, the SLPP don't make sure say they don't do that election 2 times now that particular constituency, and Honorable Cady Davis they win that election 2 times where they don't conduct that election. We all don't see, we know the aftermath them where been there behind that particular 2 times the way they conduct that election. Also, we see a sitting minister of transport cabinet Kalon. He go with talks them alongside Arata and others them. Go lift the ballot, boxes them, destroy them, scatter the ballot papers them. But still, the result came out and Cady Davis won the elections twice. But don't give up. When I say they spend money into those things then when not necessary. Indeed, it is not necessary. That money when they spend today 3 times now tomorrow, this election will happen. And Cady Davis, they win this election back. Look, the money when they spend on that election today, for don't use into another things then, where for don't bring development in other country. But oh yeah, when you get a government when they thought now diabolic and evil thought, and they even rationalize their thought to goodness, to development of that country. These are the things then where they happen, wastage. And there is a president today, through the emblem of that political party, the SLPP. We've been there into a debate But they cry down the mighty old people Congress about wastage. Madam, what is this today? Is this positive thing? Is this good thing? And we all don't see the gross human rights abuse, the gross human rights violation of their fellow citizens back home beyond this particular election. A case of Ibrahim Conte, a 14 years old, when I even get the constitutional right for vote, but just because he put on an APC t-shirt, that young soul, that young boy was seriously tortured. He was beaten to death. He was tortured to death. What is the aftermath behind it? This reminded me, during the civil conflict, words them there were drivers them in the use. When people they cross, maybe they're not conscious of the zebra cross or the signs them, the driver they use word pan them say, I dey bang you na buff. If I kill you, I dey go give one bag rest and 500,000 for plazas money to your family then. These were the saying of those drivers during the civil era, the civil conflict era, the time we get the war. Similarly, so we get this other saying when people feel say they get the power, they can do anything. Say how they beat you, left buffing by you, they scrap you. I go leave you in a hospital. If you not die, I will give you medicine. After hospital, I don't know, 1 block almost. Look at that young soul. He was tortured. Nothing not come out of it. Then take him, then go lock him back na Palemba Road because them feel sinner then get the power today. So then call back the elections. When they call this election, the SLPP candidate where na Josephine human rights violator where they contest into that election, to this part of the world where me dey, Josephine human rights violator, believe it me, she will not contest into this election if they behind bars. But here is a government with a president where they talk about the rule of law is supreme. But they are not dancing, they are not playing to the spirit or the letters of the laws. These are the very people who lack the faith, the respect of the rule of law of the Constitution. But they can't conduct an election 3 times where Cardi Davis, where they carry the emblem of the APC, don't win that election. 3 times, this they can make 4 times. And have faith, have courage, have the beliefs that Cardi Davis go win that elections tomorrow, hands down. My main concern here to you now this. Are you okay with these scenarios or with this example and we I make for you? These inhuman examples that we are just make for you. When I simple, justification, where I can able for justify them, it is tangible, it is real, and it is fact, it is happened. The SLPP, a candidate will carry the emblem of the SLPP. Where that Josephine human rights violator, she has manifested this in the lives of a young boy into that election just because of their evil names and their diabolic names say power, therefore attend to that seat. The SLPP look Josephine human rights violator. They cannot even give her a position into the SLPP administrative organs because she's not fit. But the SLPP want for test Huna tomorrow into that constituency. Constituency 110. The SLPP want for test Huna with many questions. These are the concerns with then questions there where they bring to Huna. 1. As I mentioned for you, the driver say, it'll bang you. If you not die, they go lay in a hospital. Or if you die, they go give one bag rest 500,000 to you people for Plaza's money for you burying. Now Josephine Jackson or Josephine human rights abuser due to that bobo. Beat and take gear acid, torture them to death. The most painful part about it, the big questions and slap to you. We get the power, we get the voting rights tomorrow for go out there and vote. Now in this, where they ask you as concerned, are you okay with the way how Josephine Jackson or the SLPP they treat you now? By I'm like manifesting that particular thing into that bobo, beats the bobo to death. Then turn around because the bobo not die. He get the power again for contesting to this election. He go around and want to use the bobo again as a tool for his campaign. That is inhuman and barbaric act. Now, only a bush animal could do this. At this particular age of civility where would they live? Josephine Jackson and others, they are still in the ape-shaped system of the Homo sapien or proconsul stage. Their act does not signify any humanity or dignify any humanity. Instead of apologizing to the country for our inhuman behavior, what she did was this: go around, manipulate the bobo in character, manipulate the bobo in thought, manipulate the bobo in behavior, even against the woman we go rescue and when Kathy Davis. Use the bobo, they go and say all sorts of things against Kathy Davis today. Who does this? All in a bush animal. Now, that election is about having a legislative officer. Who is a legislative officer? Let me tell you this. Legislative officer is somebody in parliament to represent you, to make suitable laws for you, laws that will fit you. Not to a kangaroo laws, not to a pamper laws them when I go trap you, laws them when tomorrow you go get somebody who go argue for you in favorable manner into those laws them. Create those laws, formulate those laws for you. That is the person you they go for vote for tomorrow. Imagine if today this woman they show their inhuman act, they are barbaric act like a Kamajos. These are the ways how the Kamajos them behave in the 90s during the civil conflict. Think about it. Then they tabe when they say tabe now for tie you. Then they tabe them fellow human beings them with a wire where they call FM. That is how they do to that bobo. Tire na babuaya engam like a monkey for going bam na water. The bobo no die. Today back then turn for come manipulate the bobo in character. This now the person will say one for go na parliament. Think about it is my concern. Which laws them you think say Josephine human rights violator go able for make for you? Which laws you think she will argue for you? Which laws you think say it will bring forth for you? And today they want for, overtake the parliament. They don't almost take the parliament, but they look for more people than for go endorse their evil acts them. Imagine today. You're not going to parliament too. If they do them kind of thing there. And when he do they say in boyfriend, according to what they say, chief minister. Think about it. Think about your life. Think about you picking when they into that community again. If anything like this go occur, in any occurrence like this, what thing will happen again? And they beat you. If they left Bumpy, I'm going to lay you in a hospital. If you not die, they give you medicine. Or I can go one bag rest, 500,000 euros to you people for the burying. If they left Bumpy. Are you okay with that? Think about it. You have the good and the good and the evil tomorrow into that elections. The good is honorable candidates. When don't they manifest in representations then at parliament there towards una? And don't they do them for una? written all over the walls of that constituency. They want to take them away from Una. For can give Una a beaten system, a pauper system. Think about it. This is my concern. Now, I want this way to tell you into that election. I dey bang you, I broke your foot, I go left you now with chair. I give you crutch. Or I dey bang you, I kill you. In the left bumping, I can go 500,000 and one bag rest for the bearing to you people. Or I dey beat you left bumping. Think about it. I have nothing much to say, but you already know the story. You already know what happens into that election. Carter Davis won that election 3 times. Tomorrow will be 4 times. Don't give up. Even though it's a waste of resource, but don't give up. Go there tomorrow for vote. Carter Davis don't, Josephine Jackson or human rights violator, he don't sow a seed. Let her chew from her cob. What do I mean? Like you get the ruminant or waiting non-ruminant animal, you know, the goats. What do you don't keep now in gullets now or in your fibers in windpipe or outside where you don't keep them? Let it jam from ram. Just if you human rights violator don't keep something now. Let it pull and let it jam them. Una give them tomorrow waiting it deserve. Give her what she deserves. If you don't sow the seed of gross human rights abuse against a young. Listen, this is an election tomorrow to showcase that people not going to do something because they feel say they get power. They're scot free about that. You don't have the power to jail Josephine Jackson. You don't have the power to beat her. But you have the power tomorrow for God here and vote and show and say, enough is enough. She did what she did. And that is the coin you guys are paying her with tomorrow. Think about it. Yesterday it was Ibrahim and the video came out. Some people are saying, even me, I want to blame Ibrahim. But when I sit down and rationalize my thought, I wept for the boy. I wept for the boy. I cried for the boy. If that boy was your son, if that boy was your brother, if that boy was your relative or treat him as your Sierra Leonean brother, your Sierra Leonean Pekin, your fellow citizens, somebody not get power in our parliament, if they do this thing, what next she will do if you go vote in her? Think about it. Comrades all, sympathizers, members and well-wishers of the Great Mighty All People's Congress, the APC, so you and you will get the power tomorrow, will get the legitimate right for vote tomorrow in that constituency. Make sure say you vote wisely for Honorable Carter Davis. She deserves your vote. She deserves that seat. She is the only person who is able to represent them people them there in that constituency wisely. We're able for God here and challenge for make laws for them. We're going to be suitable laws, not all laws of Kamajos, laws of barbarism, laws of inhuman act. Think about it tomorrow. It's not about somebody come giving you money, tell you, say they can't give you microcredit. It's just similar to the story where I narrate for you, or the example where I give you. They beat you. Then all of a sudden, a first lady, they come and tell you, say, will they give you microcredits? If you vote for we, after when they don't beat you, after when they don't dehumanize you, after when they don't cannibalize you, take acid, give you, put you in a stick for go egg you like a monkey, go put you inside water for dive you. Oh my God, that remember me of a sad history of what these people did to Osei And so they take Osei back, the late Osei. And then people put her inside back, then go even a government to have water. Now only God save your life. You guys know the story. This was the same thing that they did to Ibrahim Conte. Think about it. Nothing much to say. I endorse Honorable Carly Davis tomorrow into that elections, comrade members. Go out there and vote Honorable Carly Davis. God bless you. God bless the mighty All People's Congress. In the struggles of APC, there is victory for us all. Thank you. Stay safe and stay blessed. Once more again, Merry Christmas in advance to you. Thank you. Remember, I said this message reach you under the courtesy of the Rising Sun. I come with this message in peace and I left you in peace. May I bring this message to you. My name is Emmanuel. Stay safe and stay blessed. God bless you.